I love snow globe tumblers, and when they first became all of the rage, I made a tutorial, and it actually has so many views, and I stand by the mixture that I use to make it. But one thing that has always bothered me about the snow globe tumblers is that you shake it up and the glitter settles like 5 seconds later. Like, I just want to be able to enjoy my entire drink with the glitter still looking good. So I tried a new mixture. I can't take credit for finding it, but I'm going to show you exactly how I made this snow globe tumbler that if you mix it up, it will stay fully glittered pretty much forever. And the only thing that happens is that it'll come down just a little bit. So I absolutely love it because it just looks really, really cool. I'm using a sublimation glass can, double walled, from Craft Haven. And I actually have a different way of sealing the bottom instead of using epoxy or UV resin because I don't like using them and I don't have anywhere to do it safely. So let me walk you through the steps. It is so super easy and they are really, really cute. I am using the Elmer's Magical Liquid. This is used to make slime if you have children, but I ended up getting it on Amazon, which I will link below, but I am certain it is available at like Walmart or Target or a place like that. So I have a squeeze bottle and a funnel, and I'm going to fill it with this Elmer's liquid about 3/4 of the way or so. And I'm actually going to pre-mix in my glitter. And I am using Love Spell from Glitzy Kreations, which is one of my favorites and a really good like Halloween spooky color. It's not super traditional, but it's really great. And I just filled in a bunch of it and I shook it up and I just wanted it to be like basically a pretty thick consistency, but thin enough where it's going to come out of that squeeze bottle. Since this is a chunky glitter, I did use some scissors to cut down that squeeze bottle so the glitter could actually come out. Again, these are pre-drilled double wall glass cans from Craft Haven, so they come with that hole already on the bottom. And I am just going to squeeze in my mixture. And you want to kind of tilt the cup, tap it down, and I did find that there was like sort of a bubble at the top. So every, few squirts, every so often, I just took this this is a glitter scooper, but if you have anything that'll fit in that hole to pop the bubble that forms, you'll do that. And then you're just going to fill the entire can with your liquid. If you're filling it and you feel like you don't like the consistency or there's not enough glitter, you can add more glitter or add more liquid into your squeeze bottle. And so again, every so often you're just going to pop that bubble, shake it, and make sure all of that liquid is filling in on the sides of your glass. I ended up needing to refill my squeeze bottle, so it just wasn't quite enough liquid to fill that can, so I did it, but just keep on going until it is full, and you want to fill it with as much liquid as you can. You really want to minimize the amount of air that's in there because that's what's going to stop the glitter from flowing up and down every time you turn it right side up and shake it all together. So once you get that completely full, clean up the bottom with some paper towel, and then we're going to seal the bottom. And like I said, I am using a non-epoxy method. I'm using this silicone that I got from Lowe's. You just want to check the back and make sure whatever you buy will stick to whatever you're using. So this does stick to glass, and I'm going to fill the hole with this silicone. And you want to make sure that you put enough in there so it fully closes that hole on the bottom. So I'm using my finger to kind of spread it around to get it nice and flat over the edges. And I'm going to let that dry. I let it dry for a couple hours, maybe even 24 hours. And I am going to seal the bottom for some extra protection. So I sanded to prep it, and then I'm going to add 4 coats of Grand Finale through just the entire bottom, just to give it an extra set of protection so it doesn't leak over time, which it won't. And so it looks really good once you have this complete, and then it's time to design whatever is going to be on it. Now, I started with this wrap that was being designed around this You Are Magical SVG from Lettered by Stephanie. I went to Creative Fabrica and found some elements that I thought would be cute, kind of some potion bottles. Felt like it matched that color and the Halloween theme. And so I downloaded these elements and created a wrap in Silhouette Studio. So I used a rectangle after measuring the glass can and just started filling it in. Now, I didn't end up using this wrap, and I'll show you why, but I wanted to still show you how to make it. You want to make sure that the elements that you choose are not too difficult to cut and weed. I ended up taking the star and the dots from the original design to help fill in, and it would have been such a cute wrap. I made a little border with 2 rectangles around the "You Are Magical" to then put that around my glass can. I went to go weed it, and I just realized that those specific potion bottles weren't great. So as I was weeding it, they were just kind of like falling apart. The lines were too skinny and thin, so it just like really wasn't working out, but it would have been a really cute wrap, and I wanted to still show you how to make it. So I didn't have the patience for it and was like, you know what, I'm just going to use this middle decal. And so I ended up cutting around it and adding it to my cup. I'm using transfer tape from Craft Haven, and I applied it to the cup, and it turned out so great. I love the white. It just pops on the glass, and I love how it stays fully glittered the entire time. These cans are made for sublimation, but you don't actually have to sublimate on them. If you want to see another Halloween hand-painted tumbler, watch the video on your screen.